I'm here. Dickie's kind of interesting in the pit. I mean, not really the go up and punch people in the face kind of people.
No. Like stabbing back.
I mean, the crowd likes that every now and then, but it gets old. Yeah, see, they're fighting up there. Maybe they'll fight. What? It's content. You see a human and two broken horned Angori? Please, don't let me interrupt your fight. Are you asking me or are you asking them?
Why are your horns broken?
Stop.
She's Angori. She can speak your language.
Assassin. In pit.
With who?
I don't think him. Hey, come on, top.
Who are you?
I'm Sar. Sar.
Sar, it's Garen.
Garen the Reaver.
I haven't heard that name in a while, but yeah. What have you been up to?
You know this man.
Yes, actually.
You trust him?
I don't trust him.
What's on your hand?
Slave mark.
You were enslaved. All three of you enslaved.
Not anymore.
You're free.
Yes.
Who enslaved you?
Pitt.
I used to be a gladiator with him.
Whose pit?
It's near Sacalaria. Let me look up that word again.
It's okay.
No, it's a city. That's why it's less convenient. Lackameria, near Lackameria.
Lackameria, I don't know where that is.
Familiar with Angor?
I'm supposed to be, because I'm from Angor.
Lackameria is the gnoll-infested, deserted city in Angor.
Okay.
Near Lackameria is a very vague term.
Gotcha.
Garen would probably be familiar with what near Lackameria means.
Oh yeah. There's a hidden coliseum around those parts.
Ah. For
I was a gladiator.
illegal fighting.
Slave.
Legal, illegal.
I do not like to see my brethren enslaved, even if they are males.
Nor do I. That's why I bought their contracts.
You did. That's very honorable.
So what brings you to Jastry?
Why are you here?
Looking for challenges for the pit.
Oh.
Wait, you escaped from this pit and now you are trying to bring more challengers to this pit?
I do not bring slaves to pit. I bring contenders to pit.
Is this a to the death
I
battle?
could have been a contender.
It can be to death.
Is it always to the death?
It depends on the docket. Sometimes you fight Angori. Sometimes you fight human. More than often lately you fight Deki. Sometimes you fight monster. It's an awful lot more Deki now than there were when you were there.
Really? Well, my race tend to be horrible slavers, so that's...
It's even more than when the dwarves took over a while back. I mean, I avoid politics as much as anyone else, but apparently there's some Dregor Veneer guy over in the Shadelands.
Oh,
Have you
shoot,
seen
I'm
him?
not this guy. I just
No.
Have you seen him?
Of course not. I don't go to the Shadelands.
My brother. Why would you go to the Shadelands?
Exactly.
It's horrible over there. But no, I have business with my brother. I intend to kill him, actually.
Oh.
If you,
What has your brother done to cause such ire?
He slew a family member of mine and sends a body part back as a message. And according to the tenants of my family, if I'm called to battle, which nothing is more a call to battle than that, I am required to answer with steel. So I'm well within my rights to remove his head. Sar, if you see or hear anything, please send word to Jastry. I'll find it.
All right.
Are you looking for contestants?
If you're interested, there's a little coin to be had.
All right.
I'm sure a name like Garen the Reaver might get a few ears.
Haven't heard that name either. Well, Maya and I were about to spar ourselves, so perhaps you could assist us.
All right then.
Let's see. How would you like to do it?
Well, you want to do single match or double match?
Let's start out with single.
I mean, I know how good you are. How's your friend here?
She's good in the fight. I've seen it. Just this morning, actually.
All right. Yeah, you can face down the boys if you want.
All right.
I'll just sit this one out.
This isn't to the death, I trust.
No.
All right. Do you have ways to heal?
As much as anybody else in the gladiator pit does, you learn to get by.
Okay, because I was gonna...
Out of question, character. Can you heal us if we drop?
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was about to be like, okay, so I have my mending solution, but I only have 3 uses this shift. Are we in open play?
No.
Then I have
Still
no
in
more
morning.
uses. I have no more uses of that, actually.
Okay. Yes, I will take on.
Okay.
All right. Step back a bit. Make it a bit fair. All right, boys. Drinks fire. Drinks fire. I don't speak the Gorek so much, but I know a little bit. Drinks fire.
Right.
What was that? Okay, withstand.
Thanks.
First the star. 3 hits.
Can you withstand ruin?
No, withstands only damage. Medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, heal 1. Medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, heal 1. I see you haven't lost your pets, Garen.
I like to keep fit. Been doing a little bit of working out and such. Perhaps in the town you'll find some folks willing to compete.
No, we walked through there already. I met Truff Corgon, never thought I'd see him.
You've heard of him.
Of course I've heard of him. Who in Angor hasn't heard of Truff Corgon? The great Angori, first of Aramir, goes around rebuilding his statues throughout the land.
Did we say rest and recharge?
Rest and refresh?
Refresh.
Rest and refresh.
Spell those R's. I can't keep them straight. Well, your rest is 60, unless otherwise stated. Like, I rest in 40. And then resting automatically recharges your spirit. Right? No, refresh. Refreshes your spirit.
And your items get back as well as automatically.
Yes.
How'd you end up in Jastry?
Work, and then I decided to stay. Got by as a mercenary for a little bit after I left the pits, and then came here and found a new family. Garen refreshes and recovers.
Enough of this talking. Let's fight.
Alright.
This one was easy. I'll take on him next.
Let's do a one-on-one.
One-on-one?
Oh dear.
Oh! Medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, heal 1.
Technically, it would have been your arm.
You need stronger bone.
Medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, renew limb. She's good, not quite as good as you, I'm afraid. No offense.
All right, now.
I've been around a while.
Well, perhaps I should face you then, Garrett.
Okay.
Iron sharpens iron and whatnot. Am I smart enough to know that thing?
See, that's a pretty Angori sounding saying, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
But you have to be like, oh, yeah, sharpens iron.
Well, I'm not losing my voice.
I even learned some new tricks along the way, actually.
Alright now.
Oh, shit. I keep forgetting about my worst dance.
That's a good one. Oh, me too. Star, call it.
Drinks bar?
Well,
Fight?
Okay. 5 times 2, 23. Blink.
Where did he go? Charge!
Withstand.
Withstand.
Got it. 3 hits.
Stand.
Blink.
Oh, I hate it when he does that. Where are you?
You know, they only like that trick about twice in the pit, and then they get real tired of it. I mean, it makes for a good surprise once. They're not a sophisticated lot. Whoa!
Okay.
You okay?
I'm good. 8, 4 to 5.
Gotten you pretty close. You had 3 left, didn't you?
Like, I think it's actually 2.
Medicine 1, medicine 2, medicine 3, heal 1.
You won!
You learn to get by with what you got in the pit.
True.
That was an excellent fight, Darren.
Indeed.
Thank you. I will be your sister in arms at dinner time.
Good. Good. Well, perhaps our, more out of shape than I thought.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I got through the first mod and was okay. Now it's catching up with me.
It's all that winter, you know.
All that winter. One too many sweet rolls. So these broken Angori, is there any hope for them?
We fight. The pit's what we know.
Well, if you ever give thought to... Maya, can you translate for me?
Yes.
Do you ever have thought about becoming adventurers? Just you're welcome in Jastry.
There was an awful lot of talk between Truff and some other Angori about there when they saw them. I don't think they took too kindly to them.
Well, their horns are broken. Probably not.
Oh, I suppose so. But I can't really do much about that.
That's true.
I can keep them alive, but...
Fight with honor.
I'm going to try and say what she said.
My mother was a saint!
Well, try to be nice. I'll give them a traditional Opunin farewell. Well,
How do you think I would have done against Patty? I feel like I was hitting your ankles pretty well.
yeah.
Against who?
Crush.
It's
Crash.
Out of character conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Ask around for Crush. I'm sure that he'd be more than willing
Yeah.
Is that in character?
to. That was in character.
Yes.
Crash.
Ask for someone named Crash.
You seem very interested in him, Maya.
Krish?
He enslaved my people, and I
This
will find
this is
him.
the same Krish.
Yes!
Krish, Forger of Chains.
Yes! You know his name.
Forger of Chains.
Yes, Ragnar's boy.
Yes!
Yes.
I will end him.
Where do you think these two come from?
He enslaved these two.
He broke their horn?
Maybe not him, but Ragnar's boys did.
Ragnar is Krish's father.
Last I knew, Krish was sent on some mission by Ragnar like 2 years ago.
Krish is a changed man.
I don't believe you.
I assure you that he has no interest in slaves.
I will let my axe test.
I'm sure Krish has made many enemies over his life, and I'm not going to fight his
He
battles.
enslaved my people. Killed women and children.
I realize that. I think that he needs to answer for his crimes, and if you would need to do that, I'm not going to interfere. I will bench the shit out of him.
Answer. Peace out.
Well, sir, I wish you the best of luck on your travels.
Fight well.
That was in common, but
Gladiator shake.
gladiator shake. All right. You'll forgive me if I was suspicious earlier on.
That's the Tsar I know. No one could. No one could imitate Tsar.
Welcome. Yeah. I think it's about time for lunch.